Season is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's the focus for them as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Clayton Kershaw is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 19.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Fouled straight back. One and two. Here it comes. And another foul. They'll try again. 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Van Slyke is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
John Lester will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Andrew Cole.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber is after it. 1 away.
Batting second, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game?
Yeah, I hope not.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reyes has got it. He gathers the throw in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Bryant.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
A fastball that just misses inside. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Here it is on 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Turner in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice
the catcher,
job.
number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
The 2-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jason
Coming
Hayward.
to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Two and 0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flip that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, John Lester. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
It's a tie game. The pitcher comes to the plate, and he gets a 2 RBI hit to break up the tie and give himself and his team the lead. Let's see if he can hold it when he gets on the mound.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Ball two.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Two 2-0 home to Reyes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out here and a runner at second. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-0. Ready now, Justin Turner will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now Lester's 0-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the post and swinging the bat.
Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His past history against John Lester has seen him go 3 for 9. No one out with a runner at second. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting 6. Catcher. Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out and a runner on third. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Three and 1 now. Scott Van Slyke will be next. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with the runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Lester sets. Here it is on 1-0. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2, here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Just miss on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
The 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Corey Seager as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lester's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Bryant around first, heading for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Now batting, catcher, John Lester.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Lester. He cashed in with he's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Three runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now Lester's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it too.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Home to Reyes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this, as you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Van Slyke is there. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Stepping in, Scott Van Slyke. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Daniel Ayala.
Into the box, Daniel Ayala, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kershaw, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for us.
Here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lester sets. Here it is on 1-0. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Men on third with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled straight back. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 3-2. Yimi Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Abreu is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Avilan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jock Peterson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 31, Jock.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Ben Zobrist is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Ben Zobrist.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three and one. Here it is. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. This one's flared toward left center. Peterson over to his left. 2 gone.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. Xavier Cedeno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Xavier Cedeno.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Ayala comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ayala.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
A swinging bunt to the mound. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A 1 pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're at 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. And a breaking ball freezes it, and strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting out at his toes. He's got it 1 away. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Here's Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Ayala is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Grimm.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yasiel Puig.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a ball 1 and 2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Career line against Grimm. He's gone 2 for 5. He pulls this one into right. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 1-2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Schwarber sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Man, you got the guy 0-2. How frustrating can you be to leave a ball out over the plate and he ends up getting a base hit?
Yasmani Grandal.
Sergio Veras trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Sergio Veras.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one. Rob Segedin has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Smoke toward third. Seguin scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 25, Sergio Veras.
Cameron Maben will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Cameron Maben.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cubs are down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Hector Rondon comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Hector Rondon.
Adrian Gonzalez is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Daniel Ayala, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Rondon's ready. 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pedro Baez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Pedro Baez.
Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Andrew Toles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
2 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Rondon looks in. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Down the first baseline. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Grounded, and that is off the first base bag. And they will not get an out on this as the run will score on a most bizarre infield single.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Addison Russell will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Russell.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. From the belt, the pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 3. Wade Davis takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Wade Davis.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Not this year, I guess. All right. Well, folks, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long.
See you next year.
Tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Wade Davis. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.